defensive assessment and what needs to upgrade to be the kind of defense you guys want to be?
I mean, I completely agree. You know, none of us on the defensive side of the ball are happy with you know, the way we've been playing, but we just have to improve every day as a unit and stick together as a unit, and that's what we're just trying to do, is just improve every day.
Have you looked at the stats in regards to the defense, and what, I guess, is there one thing specifically that has to change?
Nah, I don't really focus on the stats or anything. We just watch film, and we know that at every spot we just have to improve.
Gary, your coach looks at your offensive coordinator and says, throw it every down. And you're involved in both the run game and the pass game, but as a tight end. But how do you feel about that approach of, well, the passing game is this good and the running game is a little bit weak, so let's just throw it?
Yeah. You know, it kind of opens up what I get to do. I've been doing a lot of pass protection this year, kind of helping our young tackles out a little bit. And then, you know, I get to catch the ball a little bit too when we're throwing every play. So it kind of plays to Kyle's strengths and our receiver strengths, but it also plays, I think, to the strengths of our tight ends as well.
When Coach speaks of you being more well-rounded, is that what he's talking about, pass protection and stuff like that you didn't do a great deal of?
Yeah. Yeah, when I first came in here, we had Nick Holloway, who was a 260-pound tight end. He handled the majority of the blocking, and I would just come in on third and long, second long, just kind of run routes and stuff. And we lost him to graduation this year, so one of the big things that we tried to work on, is me and Stephon, is to get better at blocking and to kind of fill those shoes and be able to do everything. So whether it's run blocking, pass protection, being active in the passing game, just trying to be balanced and help the offense out any way that we can.
Do you miss receiving the ball as much as you used to?
I mean, I would say I'm catching the ball just as much as I did last year. It's different. I'm more underneath, running stick routes, running drags. Whereas last year we were running the ball better, so I was getting a lot of play action seams and things like that, and kind of getting to show off my speed a little bit and run down the field. But as far as volume goes, I'd say I'm catching the ball just as much, and we're scoring a bunch of points, and we're getting a bunch of yards on offense, so I'm not too concerned.
Hey, can you recount the play down the middle of the field where you hurdled the tackler, and what prompted you to do that? And I can't recall if you've ever done that, at least once before. That was
Instincts, I guess. I didn't want to get my legs taken out, but unfortunately he was not trying to take out my legs. So I got to try and wipe that out of my brain, and probably don't do that again, at least for a while.
And Dale, you heard Coach's idea of a good defense with less than 300 yards of offense per game and 17 points or less and less than 3.3 yards a carry. What discussion is there amongst your defensive players about falling short of that goal as you have in the past couple of games?
Well, that was our goal when the coaches first got here. Coach B, when he came in the spring, that was the goal that he set for us and we set for ourselves, and that's what we aim for every week, and that's our goal as a defense. So it's not just Coach Huseman's goal, it's a whole defensive goal, and it may seem unrealistic, but to us that's what we want to get to. That's what we think a great defense is, and that's what we want to be. So we just, every week, we're just trying to focus on being consistent, and sometimes on the drive we'll let up some runs, but then sometimes we'll let up some passes, so we just got to be consistent. That's what we're really trying to focus on.
But when you guys don't accomplish those goals, are you angry? Are you yelling at each other? Are you trying to hype each other up? How does that conversation go about falling short of those goals?
Well, we really have a close unit, and no one's really the type of guy that points the finger. We always kind of, if something happens, whoever maybe didn't do great on that play, they kind of take it on themselves. So, and even if it wasn't even their fault, usually you take it on yourself. So we've just been trying to keep everybody up and stay together as a group. We don't really do the pointing fingers and like that was your fault. We'll say let's pick it up as a unit. It's a unit thing. That's what defense is.